Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to the War Camp. Picking up with our Satsuma campaign, we are going to be resisting the counterattack of a Toyoka force as we are, as our daimyo's army is marching to take down their last three territories. We have forced them off of Shikoku, which was their native island, and now they have three territories located in the northern half of Honshu, and this is the first of three major battles, at least, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, they outnumber us. Not by a titanic number, but they do outnumber us. They do have Armstrong guns, some wooden cannons. They got one unit of Shogitai, but their infantry is pretty crappy. I feel pretty good about this. Let's go ahead and fight it. You know, if you look at the quote, the tenet that's down there, I have never seen that before, and it just goes to show you, even hundreds and hundreds of hours of me playing this game, there are still new quotes that I'm not seeing, or at least that I don't remember seeing. It's interesting. Sucks to be a peasant. And that's after Tokugawa Ieyasu took control. Alright, so we are fighting in the fog, and we certainly don't like that. We don't like that at all, but we've got some fantastic, absolutely fantastic terrain that we can make use of right here. Absolutely wonderful. I couldn't be happier. The trees are probably going to block some of the shots. Let's see. Not if I... Come on. There we go. Perfect. What about this other unit of artillery? Should I do 3 levels? I kind of feel like that's interesting. I'm worried about the horses, though. You know what? We'll just see how that works. We'll go ahead and we'll fight that. Let's put the United States Marines at the very bottom. Let's put our sharpshooters. Is that where I really want them, though? Guess we'll put our sharpshooters there. Our general. He's going to be hanging out up here. This is really good ground. I'm pleased with this. Okay, I'll put a unit of infantry up on this hill. That'll be good. And then we have one more to place. And I guess I'll put him in the woods. If I can get the pathing right. Maybe a little bit farther back. Alright, I guess that will do. Alright, we got some cav that we're going to need on the flanks. All of our cav. Okay, yeah, the Katanakachi should be safe from the enemy artillery. We're going to have a pretty compact formation, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. Actually, that could really work out in our favor. because it means that we'll be able to resupply any area of our line that gets broken through. Let's go ahead and give it a shot.
Prepare to defend, sir.
If we're given good ground, we might as well use it. The cav will kind of form a floating flank. I was looking for the right word. We're going to have a bend in the line. Got the Marines defending the hill leading up to the artillery. It's very crucial. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to have these Yarikachi here. Let's move these Yarikachi down to the flank. Maybe not that far down. Perfect. Alright, artillery should be opening up soon. Opening up with shrapnel fire, just like we always do. Looks like they're going to send some of their cav in first. Oh, man, that general unit just got... Holy shit.
Kill their general, sir.
Yeah, I think we have killed their general. Holy shit. We're not even going to waste our artillery on that general unit. They're going to die fairly soon. We're going to aim for the big clusters of men. Down to 7 men and they're still charging. We'll go ahead and send our samurai here out. He'll finish them off. Nope, they'll just break. Thanks to our rifle troops. That's fine. No kills for the samurai hero. Enemy are not deploying their artillery at this time. We're softening up those Shogitai. I like it. They're sending in another general unit. That's fine. Right into the loving arms of our United States Marines. Nope, actually they're going to hold put. That's probably pretty smart. Let the army catch up. They are forming a line of battle under fire. Nope, never mind, their general is going to attack. Come on, Marines. Let's inspire those Marines. Man, that entire unit. Did they inflict any losses? They got a couple. I think the enemy still has a general unit. I think they only used 2 of them. Yeah, there's their main general. And he's still at full strength. That's good. Shogitai are leading the charge. We are going to put all of our artillery down on them because we want this unit broken or at least softened up before they reach our lines, because if they use that morale boost, that bonsai charge, we're not going to be able to break them before they reach our forces. So we don't want that. We also need to worry because we're being outflanked. I'm not worried about this one unit of levy infantry. Actually, I'll go ahead and send my We'll send our cav out to destroy them. I'm worried about up north, that the enemy's outflanking us. That could be a problem. Alright, the Shogitai have broken. That's great. We'll give them a shrapnel barrage for their troubles. And yeah, these units are... This is a problem, so we're going to need to shift these troops. So things are already not going well for them. There we go. That's the formation I want them in. Oh, these spear troops are going to make it. Unbelievable. Maybe.
Your general is under attack.
Yep, they're making it. Alright, let's take a look at our cav. I think we've shredded. We've shredded the enemy. Let's fall back. We've done all we can do. Alright, kneel fire. I always forget to put my troops into defensive positions. Defense, do not leave your positions, please. Alright, so these garrison infantry units, they have kind of protection. They've got the forest, but so do we, so we're going to be shooting at each other for a moment. Oh, we got two units of levy infantry. We're going to fall our cav back. Take out the enemy guns before they deploy them. So the battle for the center is pretty much over, with the exception of this one levy garrison unit. However, the battle for the flanks is still ongoing.
You have triumphed over the enemy.
Put our troops in loose formation and attack. Send our cav back out as well. So that flank should be handled. Over here on the other side, the enemy is still shooting it out. They're actually racking up a pretty good kill count. Let's go ahead and send our Yarikachi in. Also put him in loose formation. We'll finish them off. Nice. We will send one of our units of cav to destroy what remains of the enemy guns. Their wooden cannons. We'll put them in loose formation. Nice. We have forced the enemy out of the woods and they are in full retreat. See if we can knock out those wood. No, the wooden cannons aren't in range. We're going to go ahead and silence the guns. There's no need for them anymore. We're going to make this levy unit pay. We're going to rack up casualties. Meanwhile, our cav force is going to charge in on these wooden cannons and we'll see how long they hold their ground. Nice, and they were shattered as well. Pretty easy battle, owing in large part to the great defensive ground. Our troops had great cover from not only the hill, but also the surrounding forest, so can't take too much credit for that. Alright, we gained some Armstrong guns. That's very nice. The enemy killed 357 of us. We killed a lot of them, but they still have 1,200. And so we'll have to finish them off another time. Surprising that the enemy didn't decide to try and stop our advance. They're moving past us. I don't really know what their plan is. Oh, I guess we did occupy it? Oh, Tanegashima. Okay, so we got Tanegashima. Very nice. Enemy shinobi. Trade routes raided. And it is now summer. We have to repair all of these buildings. Not the barracks. We don't need barracks. Not the field artillery. We don't need that either. Let's go ahead and build a military port. We'll wait on upgrading the farms for now. Not an immediate concern. Let's send our navy out. Oh, I left the geisha on board. Oops. Let's knock that enemy off of our trade route. And do I want to destroy it? We can't quite make it. That's unfortunate. Alright, we are going to bring these guys back over here. We're forming another army. Oops. Let's see.
That is impossible, my lord.
Which ship had those on them?
Ready and waiting, full speed ahead. Waiting for a new course. All hands on deck.
Of course, it's always the last ship that I click on. Alright, let's bring them over here.
Speed ahead. As you command.
We're going to load up some infantry. Make a pretty decent army. I need to get some of these units, these Gatling guns and other weapons. I need to get them into the fight elsewhere in Japan. But first, let's go ahead and level up our general. We're going to make him a defender. Koguma, +1 to the charge bonus of this man's bodyguard, or surgeon, +5 to the replenishment rate of all units in this man's army. Welcome aboard, Mr. Surgeon. We're going to make use of you.
All hands on deck. Ready for orders.
I'm going to let these guns... you know what? Never mind. Let's go ahead and...
Battle ready, sir.
let's take the paraguns off. And let's put these artillery on.
Going aboard.
What other units do I want to take from him? Do I have any cav? I could use another unit of cav. Ooh, ninjas.
Your orders, sir.
I've already got a unit of ninjas.
Yes, my lord. At your orders received. At your command.
Nice. Alright, so we can move this fleet out, and where do I want to go with it? It is a full stack army. I'll tell you what, I know what I want to do. I want to take them up here,
Ready as we go.
because we need some more guns. We need some Armstrong guns in particular. So that'll happen next turn.
Your orders,
Let's put these naval ships back together.
sir. Ready for orders. Moving out.
Ooh, we can hit the Sasayama right there. That's great. There's no escape for you now. We took no damage, so that's great. And these ships, oh, they're damaged, so we need to get them back to port. We're going to go around, repair those ships, and I think we have one more navy, but I don't think they can reach. No, they can't. But we're going to go ahead and push forward. So the idea is that we want, if you look at the mini-map, you can see our line of territories, and we want our naval ships to be able to cover all these endangered regions. So let's go ahead and send out some more ships to the north.
Moving out. Your orders, sir. Group anchor.
Okay, oh right, we needed to finish this. The enemy has next to nothing. So we're going to go ahead and just auto-resolve that. They have 1,100 men. They killed 141, I'll take it, because we are going to occupy. We do not need a master dojo there. We will get rid of that building. Let's see, who can we assassinate? Oh, whatever that was. I didn't even see what it was. I was going to click and see, but that's okay. So our shinobi, he is a absolute badass now. So we're going to make him an infiltrator. And I guess we'll start down the criminal agent tree and then make him a better assassin as well, because he already has +2 to subterfuge in regards to assassinating, so that's great. +1 to subterfuge when assassinating, why not? So we'll give him 3. That'll really help things out, I think. Ah, my daimyo can finally level up. What do we want? Indomitable warrior, +1 to command when attacking on land or sea. That's a good one. Let me take a look. Precision, +1 to the accuracy of all units. I definitely like that one. +5 to the charge bonus. +2 to the coastal bombardment range. Maybe. Let's go with Indomitable warrior. And I can pick 2 more. Audacity. +1 to the morale of all units. I like that. And then dread instills fear in the enemy. Yes, definitely. We're definitely going to pick that. So our daimyo has definitely come a long way. I like it.
Ready for orders.
And we are going to build a police station while our army rebuilds itself. Let's kill the enemy assassin. Or wound him. I guess that'll work too. And he is also becoming a super powerful badass. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with the last one. The same skills. Bladed fan. +1 to subterfuge when assassinating. Why not? I like it. Alright. So it's a French trade port. The Sasayama. Let's go ahead and see what we can do to hurt them.
Your orders, my lord. Attack.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and auto-resolve that. We had one of our ships that were damaged.
It is an honor to serve you.
Oh, my admiral leveled up. Sweet, finally. He's definitely going to be an aggressor. And what do I want? +5 to the replenishment rate of all units under this man's army, or +1 to the morale of this man's bodyguard. Stethoscope, I suppose. And we will send in 2 additional ships to bombard. Very nice. Take that, Sasayama. Alright, we need to build... Oh, we got one more turn for a police station here. And it looks like the Toyoka armies are turning around. It looks like they're going to come back and try and take back their territory. I kind of hope they do. The Takatsuki, no idea what they're doing at all. I have no clue. And that's perfectly okay. Wow, they've got a lot of Shogitai and some cannons. We'll see if we can draw them to battle. And they're going to go for it. So we're going to go ahead and smash this army if we can. Because we need these armies cleared out so that we can continue marching on Kyoto. That's the big prize at this point in the game. I'm really glad that I decided to use Gatling guns this time because, man, is that a lot of fun. Love those things. Their ammunition runs out really quick, but have a unit of Yariki or Katanakachi or whatever charge them and you can just mow them down. Alright, we're going to go ahead and deploy. It's a beautiful summer day. Nothing fantastic in terms of position. Let's go ahead and deploy the artillery to the front. We might be able to bring the enemy to battle. If not, we will hunt them down. That's not a problem at all. All right. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of having a very spread out... Let me see. Yeah, I don't really like having a gap. And I don't want to put melee troops in there, so we will just shift everything just a little bit. We'll put our cav on the flank. We're going to make sure we have adequate protection so that if the enemy does bust through, we will be able to hold the line. Put some ninjas in the front. Can never go wrong with ninjas. Yarikachi on the flank, I think. Samurai there. General will bring you up. Oh, did I forget? I forgot to deploy some of my guns. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to move our ninjas down just a tad. And we will put our line infantry right there. Perfect, let's do it.
The men are ready to attack, sir.
Send our cav out on the flank a little bit. What kind of cav does the enemy have? Saber cav and... Saber cav, great. Alright, let's find these Shogitai. Oh, never mind. They've got guns. Yeah, I forgot about that. They've got guns. I want to smash their guns as fast as possible. Oh yeah, they're going to rack up huge amounts of kills otherwise. But we are lighting up that hilltop. Not as much damage as I would have liked. Those guns can all keep firing. So now we got an artillery duel going on. Interesting that the enemy army is completely shifting. We will respond to that.
Sir, your general is under attack.
General, inspire the men. Oh, those saber cav are going to come right at us. Hopefully we can destroy them before they reach us. Nice, they're going to break off. Nope, never mind. Nope, stay on them. Yes, nice, we've shattered them. Let's make sure they don't come back from that. Nice. We're hitting them good, but these cannons are still racking up some pretty good kills on us. We're going to use kill zone. Hopefully we can finish them off. At least kill off one of these batteries. Those are some tough artillery crews. Alright, let's see what the enemy is doing. Not entirely sure why any of my artillery is not aiming at these guns. Let's all of you aim at the same gun. Maybe that'll help. Alright, so since we know that the enemy are going to shift over, let's go ahead and move some troops over to extend our battle line. And I want to do it before they actually start moving. Got to move our troops before the enemy come into range. Now one of their guns is wavering, or one of their batteries rather. A spirited artillery duel if I've ever seen one. Oh good, we'll have shrapnel fire in just 11 seconds. Now that did a lot of damage. Unfortunately, all of their guns are still manned. Nice, we shattered one of their guns. Let's work on the other one. I need one battery to save some ammunition, so we're going to go ahead and stop firing for now. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Fortunately, they're still firing. Or are they?
Units can no longer fire, General.
We got 31 men remaining. And they are no longer firing. It's okay. Let's switch targets then, if that's the case. See if we can draw the enemy into battle. Their guns should be almost out of ammunition anyway. Yes, they have enough troops to man all the guns, but I don't think they'll have more than a couple bombardments left.
One of your units can no longer fire, General.
That's okay, we got some good kills. We're going to hold on to this Armstrong gun. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and reposition the army. Actually, all of the units. Alright, spread these guys out. At the walk, sharpshooters on the flank. At the walk, everybody do everything at the walk. There's no reason to run. If the enemy doesn't want to charge in at us. Yeah, their battle lines are absolutely not shifting, and that's fine. Cav on the flank. It's time to go into offensive mode. Alright. 24 seconds for shrapnel shot, and then we are going to just see if we can wipe out huge chunks of Shogitai. Since they decided to put their melee troops up front, with the exception of Matchlock Kachi that can't match us for range anyway, we're just going to hit them as hard as we can. Alright, here we go. Shrapnel fire. Let's aim for a nice Shogitai unit. Come on, shrapnel fire, don't let me down. Alright. So this artillery piece, for some reason I can't make it halt, so we're just going to go ahead and expend all of our ammunition. We'll let them do the damage that they can do. We're going to go ahead and start our advance. Let me group up all these units. At the walk, gents. There's no reason to hurry. That's a big army. They're still pretty powerful. We're hitting the units in the back when I really want to hit these Shogitai. Let's go ahead and stop, because I want to save... we got 2.5 minutes for shrapnel fire, but I really want to hit the Shogitai unit if I can. The guns can be abandoned. They are going to be of no use to us for the rest of this fight. Let's go ahead and... No. Actually, our infantry, go ahead this way. We're going to draw these guys out. The enemy still has the advantage because of numbers. They are still not going to move. They are just going to sit there. And that's fine, because we're going to go ahead and hit this Matchlock Kachi unit. Oh, they've got sharpshooters too? Fall back. Alright, take out their sharpshooters then, if you please. Oh, they are so close. We will move forward just a little bit. Come on, take out those sharpshooters. And the enemy artillery is still not firing, so if they've got ammunition, they're choosing not to use it. Shrapnel fire is ready. Let's go ahead and fire. All right, we'll use up what's left of our ammunition.
A unit has used all available ammunition.
Where's my general? I don't think I brought him up. Oops. All right, infantry, take out those sharpshooters. They are now in range. The enemy wants to keep playing around and retreat. Well, we'll do what we do best. Nice, we got them before they even got a shot off, and the other units are just going to march right on past, so that's fine. We're going to knock out these sharpshooters, and that'll be great. Nice. All right, fall back, Cav. You've done your job. Infantry, move up.
Flying infantry! Line infantry! Attack! Engage the enemy! Infantry! Ready for the...
We're going to go ahead and move in at an angle. General, where you at? Move forward. Inspire the men. I did not mean to pick dismount. Mount back up. And then inspire the troops.
Ready for orders, sir! Engage the enemy! Sir, your hidden men have been spotted!
Alright, so we're going to hit the enemy from several different directions. They shouldn't last long. Yep, they have already broken.
On the line, sir!
We're going to advance under fire, although it looks like this other line infantry unit is about to break. Oh wow, one of my line infantry units has no more ammunition left. Well, if you have no more ammunition left, you might as well fall back. You are of no use to me right now. Nice. So by flanking the enemy, we've dislodged them. Alright, all units that still have ammunition are going to advance. Group 2, go ahead and advance. At the walk, you don't need to run. Oh man, they've got another unit of sharpshooters. Well, let's see what we can do about that. Alright, advance under fire. General, inspire the men. Nice, we broke another infantry unit. We really need to break down these sharpshooters. Alright guys, come on. Hit them. Those of you that still have ammunition left. Most of our infantry is running out of ammunition. They're just going to keep marching at us. Oh, no, now they're going to fire. Nice. We broke them. Well, if they're okay with continually getting shot at and not moving, then that's fine. Oh, let's go ahead and send our melee troops in. That's Shogitai we're going to have to face off against. Alright, fall back. All infantry fall back. Hook that general unit. Fall back. I think we're going to get him in time. Yes! So far, so good. Now the enemy is completely charging at us. The only problem is that they've got so many Shogitai that we'll have to face off against. Let's go ahead and send in our ninja. Saber Cav, take out that line infantry. Let's open up with fire arrows. Yep, the Shogitai have used their bonsai attack, so they are going to be fighting very well. Get in there, ninjas. Alright, we're going to continue charging in. Ninjas are under fire, but they are going to do what they do best. Between that and fire arrows and the advancing infantry, I think we're going to do just fine. We're going to send in our general to knock out those paraguns that are shattered. We'll inspire the men. Saber Cav is not doing so good. Let's get them out of there. All additional units into battle. We're going to send in our Saber Cav again, but this time from the flank. Our Takatsuki units should be more than enough to handle these spear troops. All right. Go around the enemy, hit them from behind. Alright, nice. We've engaged that line infantry from behind. They should not be able to fire anymore.
Your victory is close, sir.
They've got a unit of Shogitai. Their numbers are dropping, but they've got that bonsai ability going. They are breaking. Last couple units of Shogitai are breaking. Man, the army got mangled. But overall, it was a pretty good battle. Oh, General, get out of there. Get out of there. Don't want you to die. Nice. Alright, well if we didn't destroy this enemy army, then we certainly smashed it at least, so we will fall back to our defenses now that this army is finished. And unfortunately, this army will not be able to march further right now. Kyoto is beyond its reach. Not until they rest up. Alright, we gained some wooden cannons. So we killed a lot of them. And the army that remains is pretty insignificant. Our trade port is just going to town. I love it. How many territories do we have now? Let's see, hold 65. We hold 29. So nice. That number is going up significantly. Unfortunately, even if we take one more, we're still only halfway there. Or I'm sorry, we're still less than halfway there, but we still have plenty of time. I am not worried at all. Let's take a look at public order. If I drop I could drop the tax rate, and that would put us at 4,000 koku for the next turn. I don't think I'm quite ready for that. Not yet, anyway. Oh, our ninja needs to assassinate this geisha. There we go. Good job. All right, we were going to combine this army, weren't we?
On the move, sir. Of course. At your service.
3 units of sharpshooters? That's a bit much.
Orders received.
Do they have artillery? They have artillery. Okay. So we can leave this behind. You guys can get on board. And that's damn near a full stack. Alright, you know what? Whatever. We'll take one more unit. Perfect. And we are going to attack... Yeah, why not? We'll go ahead and take down the Sasayama here.
Disembarking now. I'll make real men out of
Alright, we'll have to unload the agents next time. And these two units will... They're going to go ahead and mark on Bichu. Alright. Yeah, so the Toyoka have 2 more territories before they are nothing but a distant memory. How many territories does Sioux have? Because I think they are the last shogunate group. I'm sorry, Imperial. So they've got 3 territories. And it looks like they're fairly strong, but yeah, that's it. That is all that remains of the Emperor's ambitions. We kind of need another army to attack. Well, that's what this army here is for, I think. Is it a full stack army? Yes, it is. Alright, so that's good. We'll eventually remove these troops once Tanishima has completely fallen into line. This army is going to be the main expeditionary army that I had been planning all this time. So we're going to switch them out. We're going to replace the general. And we don't need 2 generals. We're only going to send in 1 general because this is going to be dangerous enough as is. Do we need some more? Oh man, some guns. Some additional guns would be really nice. Let me see. Let me just double check real quick.
your orders, sir.
Alright, so they've got 2 units of Gatling guns, so we need some more artillery. I'm thinking another 100-pound Armstrong siege gun. I think that'll be great. So that will take 4 turns. But this army is going to sail for... I think I'll keep that a secret for now, where they're headed. Although it's probably not hard to figure it out. So yeah, we're definitely taking it to the shogunate clans. We're rolling westward. However, like I said before, I don't want this just to be a campaign that I've done before where we go westward. That's why I attacked Sato. That's why I also attacked Uzen, and I'm going to attack someplace else. I want territories that are deep behind enemy lines, and I want the enemies to send armies to attack us. So we will see what they end up doing. A lot of our armies need time to replenish. My son and heir, yeah, we need to level him up. I was doing aggressor with him, so we'll do +5 to all units under his command. That 15 movement campaign range is not shabby either. +1 to command during ambushes. +30 income from looting. We're not going to loot. We're never going to loot. But night battles might not be such a bad idea, so we'll pick that one. And I think that's a good place to stop here. I'll see if there's any minute stuff that I need to do off screen. But so far, so good, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.